Warning, satirical content ahead. This show is a work of satire, designed to entertain and provoke thought through humor and exaggeration. The content, characters, and events portrayed are fictional and often exaggerated for comedic effect. Please be aware that the information presented may not always be factual or accurate. Always fact-check information. While enjoying the satirical content, remember to fact-check any claims or statements that seem suspicious or unbelievable. Reliable sources and verified info are crucial for forming accurate opinions and making informed decisions. Stay critical, stay curious, and always seek the truth.
Welcome to the Shawn Juice Show. I'm your host, Shawn Juice. Thank you. We got a good show tonight. A lot of talk about Epstein lists are being released, man. Everybody's going crazy. A lot of stuff coming out. People are saying, "Oh, it's not true. Well, I guess it's pretty true that we're surrounded by pedophiles, and that's what our administration here is in the United States. Is a bunch of pedophiles. You're either gonna have to deal with it, or you're gonna have to do something about it. Because I don't think it's ever gonna end. I don't think it is. So, I mean, we've got a lot of clips tonight, some really cool stuff to talk about. But yeah, if you guys are new here, hit the subscribe button, follow, like, whatever the heck you want to do, or just say fuck off, like me. And I don't know, just do this for fun. So let's get into this and let's see what happens. Let's see here. We'll start off with the clips. That's where we're going with the clips tonight. Start off. Catherine O'Hara has died at 71. This was yesterday. Passing the mom that we all remember, Home Alone. You know, how can you forget? I'm not sure. I mean, that's literally what she was known for, right? Kevin! You know, it's like, what else was she known for? So, I mean, that was our mom growing up in the 90s. I love that movie. And, sorry, here we go.
Kevin!
Oh, it's too good. Love that. Hi. Beetlejuice. Wasn't it, right? Yeah. What did I think about that? Beetlejuice. Okay. Let's see here. I should probably start off here. Yeah, good. The deadline. Okay, this was. Let's see here. This is why I voted for President Trump, to protect the children. Protect the children. America 24/7. And then you go back here. The deadline to release the Epstein list was 40 days ago. Well, they're releasing it now, people, right? They're releasing it. Well, maybe there was reasons why he didn't want to be on there. And then you go into, this might have something to do with it. Is Trump compromised? Is Jared Kushner running the show for Bibi in Israel? According to the newest released Epstein files, that is exactly what is going on here. But also, I'm pretty sure we knew this already. Maybe next they'll tell us fire is hot.
Bet you didn't see this.
I think we're at the cusp of a new age, because I think that we will achieve the expansion of peace. And I think that we are together. We can lead this and become not a secondary power, but a primary power in the advance of humanity.
No, there's more.
And so we are living in a time of miracles and unprecedented opportunities. And the challenge for us here, and with this I'll end because this is key, the challenge for us here is to leverage Israel's successes into our successes and our victories here.
Hold on, I got a good idea. How about we form a one world government and Israel control everything, right? There we go.
Because we are one people, Israel's weakness is ours and Israel's strength is ours. And now that Israel has turned the entire geopolitical situation on its head, our job in the diaspora is to leverage those wins and win here. Do to our enemies here what Israel did to its enemies there, and on that, the IEC is focused.
So just to pick up on that, what I'll tell everybody is skip Miami. If you're leaving New York, just come straight to Israel. But the Israeli economy is going to go through a transformation now. It's not only going to be high-tech led. We're going to build a finance sector in Israel. That's the first thing that's going to happen. There's new tax laws and regulatory relaxation that's going to happen.
Okay, come on.
The Jewish people are not normal.
Be talking about how we can fix our problems in America. I would love to be talking about how we can make American lives better. I would love to be talking about how we can get rid of this insane manufacturing.
What do you mean you don't want to send more money to Israel, buddy? What do you mean? I love sending money to them, especially around tax time. I just did my taxes here, and I found out that I owe Ukraine and Israel money this year. So
divide that's been created to make all of us hate each other and stop focusing on the true enemies and the true evil, which is all the foreign influence that is controlling every single step of our government. And by the way, if you don't believe that that's true, check this out, because this just dropped today, part of the 3 million Epstein files, right? Which, by the way, we're not going to get all the files, but...
No, because everything's redacted and fuck. I mean, whoa, it takes so long. What was that? Trump had some kind of, or maybe it wasn't Trump. Maybe it was Pam Bondi had some kind of special program in place where they're Operation Lightspeed to redact the Epstein files.
There's some pretty damning stuff in here, and we'll get to why I think they dropped, by the way, but just check this out. Let me just go ahead and read this for you guys. DHS advised that this was a real collusion story. Trump has been compromised by Israel, and Kushner is the real brains behind this organization and his presidency. Tell you what, though, for everybody that doesn't know who Jared Kushner is, just watch this.
Why are many talking about Jared Kushner? Well, I'm sure you've seen him pop up a lot lately, and admittedly, he is an interesting guy. In Trump's first term, it was
Yeah, isn't Jared Kushner Ivanka's husband? Or maybe handler? Dun, dun, dun! Oh, shit! And he's Trump's handler too? Holy shit!
Who came out of nowhere and started to broker Middle East peace deals. It was Kushner who developed the Abraham Accords deal. It was Kushner who helped to set up the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem exactly 70 years on its anniversary. It was Kushner who just recently, even though there was no official White House position, instituted a major Israel deal.
What the fuck is going on here?
And it was Kushner who advised this administration on what could happen if Gaza was vacated and then
What the fuck is going on here?
built. And now we see he is making plans to turn Gaza into an AI-driven smart city with his Project Sunrise plan. And ironically, Kushner knew the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, since he was a child.
No, is this like one of those is this like the first Saw? Where the guy's been fucking dead in front of us the whole time, or pretending to be dead, or pretending to be president, when our actual president right here is Jared Kushner, and he's controlling fucking everything? Holy shit.
Wow.
Do you remember this video that was going around where they kind of said the quiet part out loud and admitted that they've had plans to do the whole Gaza Riviera thing that, by the way, this other guy was just talking about, you know, how they're going to have this $1 trillion economy and how they want to move all the people from the United States to Israel. By the way, if you're going to do that, go ahead and get the freak out of here. We don't want you here. Anyway, you know how they were talking about all that? And then in this interview, Jared Kushner, the guy next to him, basically gives away the fact that they've had this plan for years, since 2003 specifically, which is weird because that's when everything started, right? October 7th, and then everything that led after that, where they turned the whole area into a parking lot, conveniently leveled it enough to rebuild an entire city with luxury tourist destinations.
God damn, these fucking people are evil, man. They are pure evil.
Destination-like stuff and all the things that they're talking about rolling out with AI.
You
and
motherfucking
anyway,
I think the beginning of this plan is how to get it going, and that's what me and Jared work on all the time. The money raising we think is the easy part. We think that happens relatively quickly, but it's the master plan. We're working with a group of people who have been working on master plans for the last 2 years.
So there are plans already.
We have plans already. We have a master plan already, and by the way, and Jared's been pushing this, and we're working together on it. And I think if the world saw the progress so far, they'd be pretty impressed.
kind of makes sense now, doesn't it? But it gets worse because, see, here's the thing. Because of the blackmail that Israel has on this administration, and by the way, I said I was going to talk about the Epstein things. I need to clarify some things before I post anything because, once again, I try my best to share truth, and so there's a lot out there right now.
Well, I don't. I'm low-level truth. I'm sharing people's clips. I don't give a fuck. You're going to have to make that decision for yourself on this show. You're going to do your own research and figure out what the hell is truth.
Now, and I want to just kind of sit on it for a minute, not post it like everybody else is. I'll just tell you what I'm seeing is pretty horrific. And it doesn't put Trump or the administration in a good place. It doesn't put a lot of people in a good place.
Fucking tort. I mean, let's just get into it. We got a hell of a show ahead of us. More importantly, fucking Bill Gates is a monster, man. This guy's a monster. All right, let's get in here. So we got, these are the Epstein lists. Trump and his DOJ he deleted files deleted files. I thought they released the files. Delete files? Delete files from the DOJ website. These were all accessible 15 minutes ago. Actual cover-up happened in real time. All right, make sure you guys like that. We're gonna post that. Can we even see this? How do you zoom in? I know you're trying to do. Let me see here. If I can do. Can we zoom in? No, you cannot actually zoom into the photograph, unfortunately. Here. Okay. If I can actually read that. Trump, approximately 35 years ago, New Jersey friend told Alexis that she was approximately 14 years old when this occurred. What? Allegedly built President Trump while performing oral sex. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Oh, my fucking God. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Never mind. This one's a little up close. This one's a little bit closer. Blank reported an unidentified female friend who was forced to perform oral sex on President Trump approximately 35 years ago. The friend told Alexis she was approximately 13 to 14 years old when this occurred. The friend allegedly bit President Trump while performing oral sex. The friend was allegedly hit in the face after she laughed about biting President Trump. The friend said she also was abused by Epstein. Jeez, man, this shit's fucking depressing. This is actually fucking depressing. Oh gosh, man, fuck.
What the fuck is going on here?
Are they all just pedophiles? Is that what it is? They're literally just all pedophiles? You know, and it's like you're expecting Trump to release them. Well, maybe this is the reason why he didn't fucking want this shit to come out. I mean, what else would there be? Oh, my friends are gonna get hurt. A lot of good people would go to prison. No, I can't do Trump anything. Trump or plunges the world into war, kidnap presidents, and kill citizens, then deal with the Epstein files. There are 13,000 mentions of Donald Trump in the Epstein files. Oh, goddamn, this is fucking depressing. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. We got to keep this going. Let's listen to this guy. This guy got some good insight all the time here. This James Lee guy. Make sure you guys are following him. I'm going to grab this copy of this. You guys want to follow him? Go ahead and fucking follow him. This guy always has got good content. Okay, let's listen to this.
But now we know. Let's get into the highlights from today's Epstein files drop. First off, Trump compromised by Israel, and that Jared Kushner is the real brains, quote unquote, behind his administration. You don't say. Speaking of which, it definitely looks like Epstein was Mossad, as you can see here in this cheeky.
Wait, hold on. Okay, this is some kind of text message. Unfortunately not. You should make clear that I don't work for Mossad. Happy face.
Little exchange between him and the former Prime Minister of Israel, Ehud Barak. And Elon Musk, who has gone silent about the files as of late, looks like he was really...
Actually, I could fly early. When should we head to your island? On the 2nd? Elon! Man, oh, fuck.
Really look...
Elon's a freak, probably. I don't know, man. That guy, I don't know what he's doing.
Forward to going to the island.
Fuck.
And in this very dark document, an Epstein victim alleges that they were raped by President Bush and also saw babies being...
Bush? I didn't realize Bush raped him too. Okay. Hold on.
We knew in this cheeky little exchange about the files as of late.
Where'd it go? Where was that next clip at? Right there. He was a victim of the type of real ritualistic sacrifice in which his feet were cut with a scimitar but left no scarring. On the yacht, we witnessed babies being dismembered and their intestines removed. individuals eating the feces from the intestines. He was also raped by George Bush. Hold on, I'm going to read this for you guys again. Okay? I'm going to read this for you guys again. He was a victim of the type of ritualistic sacrifice in which the feet were cut with a scimitar, but there left no scarring. That's not the one I'm worried. That's not the one that's causing me a fucking issue right here. On the yacht, he witnessed babies being dismembered.
What the fuck is going on here?
Dismembered, their intestines removed, and individuals eating the feces from the intestines. What in the actual fuck is going on? This is 2019.
And an Epstein victim alleges that they were raped by President Bush and also saw babies being dismembered. We also got a number of pizza references through.
But you guys don't know what pizza is. That's supposedly pedo. That's a term for kids.
Throughout the files. And how about Bill Gates allegedly begging Jeffrey Epstein for antibiotics to discreetly slip to his then wife Melinda after he had contracted STDs from, you know what, with some Russian hookers. And finally, who the hell was this someone in China in April of 2009 who sent Jeffrey Epstein a torture video that he...
I mean, okay, hold on. If they're Russian hookers, just got an STD. I mean, come on. I don't know, Bill. What were you into, you sadistic fuck?
Melinda after he had contracted STDs from hookers. China in April of 2000.
Hold on. Where are you? Are you okay? I love the torture video. I'm in China. I'll be in the U.S. second week of May.
9 who sent Jeffrey Epstein a torture video that he loved. No, it can't.
Oh shit, they got him there in 2009. Oh no, Bill Gates, you fucking dumbass. Oh my God, you're busted. Holy shit. Oh my God. And if you think this is a joke, I remember seeing this clip. I don't know if you guys saw this. What was the 21-year-old Gabriela Rico Jimenez claimed hysterically is now collaborated by the Epstein files. She disappeared that night forever. Who disappeared her? Okay, I'm gonna read this. You can't hear what she says, Spanish, because they ate humans. Disgusting. They ate humans. I wasn't aware of anything. I mean, about the murders, yes. But they had eaten humans. Humans. They smell like human flesh. Oh, God. I can only imagine, like, because very much you are what you eat, right? Your body. I mean, fuck you don't take a piss in the morning. That's all you had to drink was coffee. You smell coffee, right? I mean, I don't know. That's just me. That's all fine. What? Oh yeah, that post, man. Holy shit. I wonder if the party. Yeah, this is insane. This is insane. We gotta post that. Okay. I'm not even trying to get into a feed tonight, I don't think. Okay, and then you think about it, like, this is some crazy shit. You know, it's Jay-Z. And now look at everyone else who's connected to her. Now, this is some crazy bitch. If you guys don't know, she throws these fucking parties where they pretend they're eating people. Like, you're fucking Hollywood, and you know you want to go to a special. Oh, let's have this person around that is a satanic fucking devil worshiper and that wants to do rituals about pretending to eat people at these Hollywood parties. When who knows, maybe this shit actually goes on and it's not what you think. But you know who picks the NFL halftime show? Jay-Z, his company, Rock Nation. Here's Jay-Z with a satanic spirit cooker, Marina, I don't know how to say it, Abramovic. Yeah, I'm posting that shit. Yeah, here's some of this shit right here. There's a couple pictures. Look at this. Oh, it's just chocolate. It's just chocolate. Like, that's Lady Gaga. I don't know who the fuck these guys are. I mean, what the fuck? So right here, the Melinda Gates, Jeffrey Epstein was evil, personified, and gave her nightmares, but Bill kept seeing him. Okay, let's see.
You know, it was also widely reported that Bill had a friendship or business or some kind of contact with Jeffrey Epstein, and that you were not, that was very upsetting to you. Did that play a role in the divorce at all in this process?
Yeah, as I said, it's not one thing, it was many things.
They're fucking murdering kids. No wonder she got a divorce from this crazy fuck.
But I did not like that he'd had meetings with Jeffrey Epstein, no.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you may...
I mean, I wonder if she knows. She's like, I gotta get the fuck out of here, away. And then she just told keep her mouth shut.
Made that clear to him.
I made that clear to him. I also met Jeffrey Epstein exactly one time.
Did you?
Yes, because I wanted to see who this man was. And I regretted it from the second I stepped in the door. He was abhorrent. He was evil personified. I had nightmares about it afterwards. So, you know, my heart breaks.
Nightmares from meeting the guy once. The first time she goes to Epstein Island. The first fucking time she goes to Epstein Island, Melinda Gates, there's probably some kind of realistic or fucking satanic, ritualistic shit going on. And guess what? Fucking, they're all wearing the robes and and they're murdering babies, dismembering them, eating the fucking shit from their intestines like it's some kind of fucking sacrilegious. I mean, it was what's that one stuff that coffee fucking the coffee where they track the sloth around and eat the shit, and then you're using the shit for coffee. Cope luau or whatever. It's some crazy shit, man.
For these young women, because that's how I felt. And here I'm an older woman. My God, I feel terrible for those young women. It's awful.
You felt that the moment you walked in. I didn't realize
was awful.
that. Yeah. And you shared.
But you didn't say anything. I'm not testifying. Fuck no.
That was Bill, and he still continued to spend time with him?
Any of the questions remaining about what Bill's relationship there was, those are for Bill to answer.
Okay.
But I made it.
That is for Billy Boy. Billy Boy to answer. Oh my gosh. Fucking Bill, you. Bill Gates. Time to pony up, fucking Billy Boy. Billy Boy. Time to pony up, Billy Boy. Oh, shit. Oh, I said pony. I didn't put pony up. Oh, my gosh. Oh, you gotta enjoy yourself, this shit. Yeah. Bill Gates caught STDs for Russian girls he slept with. Bill Gates slept with Russian girls, got sexually transmitted disease, and asked for antibiotics to slip in when his wife, to his then wife, Melinda. Oh, fucking Bill. Oh, my God. Well, Trump raped a child. You either have to believe all that's in the files or you don't. Fucking hypocrite. What does that mean? Send us a link about it and I'll post. Right? The final Epstein files, including FBI, FD 1023, citing a confidential human source alleging Trump had been compromised by Israel. Yep, we already heard about this. Jared Kushner is our actual president of the United States. All hail the fucking leader of the free world, Jared Kushner. Yep. Oh, let's see. Oh, Jared Kushner. Oh my gosh, all hail the new leader of the free world, Jared Kushner. Trump and his at DOJ, they deleted these tried to delete these 15 minutes ago. So we're sharing that, we're liking that. You guys want to check it out? I'll post a link here in the chat. Here we go. We got that, and then I thought this video was pretty funny. We're gonna need to listen. We need some funny shit going on in this crazy life of ours. Okay, where do your taxes go?
Paid your taxes this year. Great. So what are you guys gonna do with it? Sorry? The money. The thousands of dollars that I just paid you. Oh, right, that money. Yeah, no, it's all gone. What? Yeah, I have no idea where it went. What do you mean you have no idea? You're the government. What'd you do with it? Well, as soon as it enters our bank account, it gets processed and then immediately spent on something useless. What? Yeah, it could be halfway across the world by now. I honestly have no idea. What the? Are you kidding me? Oops. So let me get this straight. We have to show you every single thing that we make money from in order to pay our taxes, but you don't have to show me every single thing that you spend that money on? Yeah, pretty much. Rules for thee and not for me. Just like our politicians intended. Are we done here now? No, we're not done here. I'm not leaving until I know exactly where my money's going. Okay, fine. You really want to know? Here you go. What the heck is this? It's a list of places your money's going. I use it as a coaster back at my house, so sorry if it's a little dirty. I can't even read it. Well, you said give you a list. You never said what condition it had to be in. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I can take care of this in 2 seconds. What are you doing? Just cleaning up the image so I can read it. Wait, you can do that? I sure can, and it looks like...
Oh my god,
I know it's a lot to take in.
Hold on. Studying squirrel behavior, luxury office furniture for bureaucrats, obesity prevention for pets. These sound social media training for fish. Oh my god. These sound like actual fucking stupid things that they'd probably be spending their money on.
Okay, I know it's a lot to take in, but I swear to God there's a logical explanation for every single one of those purchases.
Please. Dan Bonagino, Cash Teller are literally the Milli Vanilli going after the deep state. Oh my fucking gosh. I had to laugh. Hey, fucking, I mean, everybody's got a honeypot. Kushner's is Trump's honeypot. You got fucking Kash Patel's girlfriend, his honeypot. Damn, a lot of honeypots going on. Who's Dan Bonagino's honeypot? Marjorie Taylor Greene calls out the U.S. for bombing Iran for Israel. This is why she was forced out of Congress. She spoke out. Let's hear what she has to say.
6 months in, Steve, and here we are, turning back on the campaign promises, and we bombed Iran on behalf of Israel. Yes, it was on behalf of Israel. We're entering a nuclear war, the World War III, because the entire world is going to erupt. And you want to know the people that are cheering it on right now? Their tune is going to drastically change the minute we start seeing flag-draped coffins on the nightly news, on Fox News that brainwashes all the baby boomers, and on CNN that brainwashes all the Democrat baby boomers. And that is exactly how this is going to go down. And I'll tell you what, 6 months.
Yep. Where are the fucking campaign promises? We've been begging for Epstein lists. No, that was a Democratic hoax, right? Now it's actually real? What the fuck is it? Make it make sense to us. Make it make sense. I'm liking this James Fishback guy. James Fishback, he offers a Doge bounty to any Floridian who can find out where the money for Brian and Erica Donald's charter school went.
I believe the residents of this state need to have a direct line to their governor. Let me tell you right now, my email as governor will be public. I will guarantee you a response on any email you send our office within 72 hours. I can't promise the world, I can't promise solutions, but I can tell you right now, our email for our office will be open to any Florida residents with a guaranteed response in 72 hours. That's the first thing. The second thing is corrupt government cannot be entrusted to investigate and hold accountable corrupt government. Let's not forget, one of the greatest frauds of the century, the Somalian Medicare fraud, was not investigated, was not revealed by the FBI, by the Minneapolis police. Who was it revealed by? A YouTuber named Nick Shirley. Kash Patel is too busy with his little girlfriend to investigate.
Fuck! Oh, fuck. Oh, my gosh.
The greatest fraud. And honestly, I wouldn't trust Kash Patel to investigate what happened to my DoorDash delivery last night, let alone the greatest multi-billion-dollar fraud in American history. Here's what we have to do. We have to empower everyday people to investigate the government.
Dude, I want someone like James Fishback running in fucking Michigan. Holy shit! This is what you want from your fucking people that are running our country. This is what we want.
That means making sure you can have access to every file you request within a specific period of time. And that also means a financial incentive. If you find $100 million of fraud in Miami-Dade County by that pathetic mayor that you have here by the name of Danielle Levine Cava, guess what? You're going to get 5% of it back in a bounty. It's called the Doge bounty. You are going to be not Dog the bounty hunter, you are going to be Doge the bounty hunter. You find $100 million of fraud, we're going to pay you $5 million. You know why? Because we would not have saved the $95 million had you not stepped up. If you find out what's going on with these Haitian child care centers in Broward County and you find $10 million of fraud, we're going to cut you a check for
Let's fucking go!
$100,000. Let me be very clear. If you find out what Byron Donalds and his wife Erica did with the money for their charter school, we will give you 5% of that as well. The government cannot hold the government accountable. We as private citizens, our founding fathers knew this. We have to be the ones entrusted to hold the government accountable, and I will always protect your right to do that.
Fuck yeah, let's go. Man, dude, James, dude. Dude, James Fishback, man. Please come to Michigan and be governor. Yeah. I gotta spell that right. Always look at that. As Florida governor, I will ban Blackstone from buying single-family homes, so no more Floridians can buy a home. So excuse me. So more Floridians can buy a home, get married, and have kids.
Blackstone, no, you're not going to come in and outbid a family of 4 who wants to buy this home, grow that family to 6, get a new job, and contribute to the community. Blackstone has done nothing for our country. Everyday Americans built this country.
Blackstone, BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street has done nothing for our fucking country.
They deserve single-family homes, not private equity giants. We did not sign up for a country where a company like Blackstone can take money from Chinese overseas investors, come into our communities, take homes that belong to Americans, outbid homes that belong to Americans. The social and economic repercussions of that are off the charts. When my dad was growing up in the 1960s, half of 30-year-olds like him were married and owned their home. Today, Charles, only 15% of 30-year-olds own their home and are married. This is a generational crisis.
Remember, you don't actually own your home until you don't have to pay taxes on it anymore.
And we need to get to the bottom of it. That starts with lower interest rates from the Fed, but it also starts with real reforms to property taxes in my home state of Florida.
Yep. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Half a year ago, Ben Shapiro insisted there was no Epstein list, no Epstein files, no human trafficking, even mocked Tucker Carlson and claimed Mossad had nothing to do with it. Now that all the files out, he's suddenly silent. Why? Let's hear this.
Thousands of hours of tape. There are, by the way, but they are child pornography. The reason the FBI is not releasing them is because those tapes do not include underage people with third parties on Epstein Island. That is not what the tapes are. I also have sources in the federal government who are covering this stuff and have seen the documents. Okay, those tapes are just child porn. That's all. That's what they are. That's why the FBI is not releasing them. Okay, as far as the Epstein list, what I have been told by my sources is that there is no Epstein list. That basically there's a black book of Jeffrey Epstein contacts. And the vast majority of those contacts are already out there publicly. That's why you know names like Prince Andrew or Alan Dershowitz or some of the names that have been mentioned here. Those contacts, there is no evidence, according to the DOJ and the FBI, and again, that's public, There's no evidence that any of those third parties were having girls trafficked to them. Here is Tucker then asserting that it was actually Mossad. Again, without evidence, not a shock. Of course, this is where Tucker was going. This has become the hot speculation on the internet, is without evidence. You say that Mossad was running Jeffrey Epstein. When I say without evidence, I mean without evidence. Naftali Bennett, the former Israeli prime minister, said, quote, "As a former Israeli prime minister, with the Mossad having reported directly to me, I say to you with 100% certainty, the accusation that Jeffrey Epstein somehow worked for Israel or the Mossad running a blackmail ring is categorically and totally false. This accusation is a lie being peddled by prominent online personalities such as Tucker Carlson, pretending they know things they don't." And in fact, I followed up with the former Prime Minister, Naftali Bennett, and what he told me is the Mossad has not been active in the United States or against the United States since the Jonathan Pollard scandal of 1987, when a U.S. Army contractor who's actually working for the Navy revealed classified information.
Shut the fuck up!
Oh, there we go. I can't fucking listen to that guy anymore. Oh my God, that guy is fucking. Just his voice is just like a fucking little squeaky rat. That's like a little rat. Fucking, you're fucking pathetic. Okay, it's time to drop the left versus right paradigm. It is we the people versus elite globalists and the rich and powerful who want to keep us sick, poor, weak, and divided. 99% of our politicians sell out the second they are elected, both sides. Two wings of the same bird. Yep. Yep. The same fucking bird. Left versus right. It's the right. It's the left. It's the left. But the right. It's the left. The right. The left. The right. It should all fry tonight. Oh shit, we're going. Speaking of frying, whatever happened to Maui? You know, weren't there people in Maui that were claiming that there was, direct energy weapons or something that might have been used to cause the whole problem? This is conspiracy theorists just keep winning. Yes, the Department of War has direct energy weapons. What? I thought, yes, we are scaling them. Oh, okay. So that whole thing about no direct weapon, oh my gosh. Fuck. Oh, it just keeps getting worse. It just keeps getting worse, guys. Well, I'm doing a lot of clips here. Let's try to get in the feed here. Let's go check a look at the feed. Epstein files, Trump threatened to make whole families disappear. What? A witness swore under perjury or penalty of perjury that Trump threatened a young girl, warning she would disappear like another 12-year-old, and he said he would have their entire family killed. Holy shit. She didn't want to disappear like the other 12-year-old female, and that he was capable of having her whole family killed. Holy shit. Wow, guys. That's fucking insane. Yeah, there's James Lee. We already saw that video. I'm going to repost that, like that. Epstein was clear to try to blackmail the most powerful elites, or powerful Americans.
In every way, he has spies, Israeli spies at his place. He has the Israeli prime minister. He tries to get cyber weapons for Israel. He tries to get America to attack Syria and Iran for Israel. Israel. He is clearly Mossad. In fact, in one of the emails, he jokes about, oh, now I'm not Mossad. Make sure you tell him I'm not Mossad. And then a wink emoji.
Well, he said he's not.
Okay.
I don't understand.
Come on. So what's amazing is the press will be like, Donald Trump, Bill Gates, Elon Musk. And you're like, bro, this is all about Israel. Don't say it. Why? Why can't I say it? Okay, so here, it gets way worse. So here's a portion of that is in the files, and this is amazing. It's in an FBI report. First, let's start with Dershowitz, then we'll go to Trump and Kushner. So they write in the report, CHS believed Dershowitz was co-opted by the Mossad and subscribed to their mission. Now, look, I'm not saying it. It's in the FBI report. I'm just reporting what's in the Epstein files, okay? And then they go to Trump. CHS advised that this was already, this was a real collusion story. Trump has been compromised by Israel, and Kushner is the real brains behind his organization and his presidency. So, did you see that headline yet? Maybe they'll come up later. Maybe it'll come up.
Moving that down. Oops. You guys can't see this. Just make some modification real quick. I like that.
During the weekend, but if I know establishment media, they'll burr the hell out of it and go, this is just speculation. Hey, but you printed Trump being with a 13-year-old. That was speculation. You didn't mind that. You printed about Bill Gates' potential STDs. You didn't mind that. Elon Musk begging to go to Epstein Island over and over. But when it comes to Israel, yeah, okay.
Oh, you can't say that. You can't say that. Ah, fuck, he's totally right. Okay. Let's go back to my clips now, because I got a lot of fun clips got to get through here. I have no respect for former Congresswoman Mary Sharon Green. I have no respect for people who impose and enforce censorship. Free speech is an absolute necessity. Even if you don't agree with it or like it, it must be protected. Yep, that's how I feel. Let's see what this is.
TikTok team, what's wrong? Why are you so mad? TikTok deleted my account. I had 1.4 million followers there, and I have been building that platform for 4 years now, but TikTok deleted it. It's not restricted as every time. No, it's banned forever. And actually, I expected something like that, especially after this interview.
But we have to fight with the weapons that apply to the battlefield.
You motherfucker, you!
And the most important one is social media.
Ugly motherfucker.
The most important purchase that is going on right now is TikTok. TikTok, number one. Number one. And I hope it goes through, because it can be consequential.
I hope it goes through. We're gonna fucking force it through.
And this interview lately.
We made a change to designate the use of the term Zionist as a proxy for
God damn, look at that fucking that schnoz
protected attribute as hate speech. So if somebody were
fucking go skiing on that
to use Zionist, of course you can use it in the sense of you're a proud Zionist, but if you're using it in the context of degrading somebody, calling somebody a Zionist as a dirty name, then that gets designated as hate speech to be moderated against. Over the course of 2020,
I can't listen. Now let's go. I don't want to listen to that fucking. Can't handle listening to those fucking people.
Banned forever. Anyways, it's not a loss. We have a proverb in the Palestinian culture and heritage, especially. "Shams ma btitghatta bghirbal." I don't know what does it mean in English, but I'm gonna write it here. You cannot just hide the truth by doing all of these.
Yeah, fuck TikTok. If you're still on TikTok, get rid of the fucking shit. They'll understand. Upscroll's a new one, and this is what it is. Go on there, get started. And then until fucking the United States take over that one too, right? Just a matter of time. Okay. Let's hear. Holy smokes. Andrew Schultz cuts through the propaganda. Only 5% of the people ICE deports are violent criminals. Every time something horrific happens, they yell pedophiles to justify it.
If you see it with your own eyes, you know exactly what happened. And there's something disgusting that's happening, not only in Minneapolis, I'm sure it's happening in other parts of the United States, where it's ICE is under the guise of security, right? Under the guise of safety, because that's what they're doing, right? Is every time something horrific happens, they keep going, but look at the pedophiles we got. Look at the murderers we got. Look at all the violent criminals we got. I looked at the numbers. It's 5% of the people they deported are violent criminals.
Yes.
There's probably more pedophiles in the Oval Office.
Exactly. No, exactly. If you bring up another fucking pedophile about deporting and you're not releasing the Epstein list, just shut the fuck up, all of you.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that. Hell yeah. We got another clip here from Andrew Schultz. Is America ready to acknowledge that with the taxpayer dollars, the FBI, the CIA, the NSA paid for and ran a child fucking campaign to compromise people in power of influence?
And the reality is, and I don't know, but this is what it seems like. It seems like the U.S. intelligence apparatus, i.e. the CIA, the FBI, was in on it. And in order to out this list, in order to out the blackmail operation, they would be outing themselves for running a child sex ring to incriminate and
hold on, I ain't heard this one. This is a good one.
to incriminate and compromise powerful figures in our country. Bare minimum, the U.S., probably the U.S. and Israel.
So you think this list was used for purposes to keep people in line?
Of course.
The honeypot.
These honeypot traps. But is America ready to acknowledge that with taxpayer dollars, their intelligence community, the FBI, the CIA, the NSA, all these things, paid for and ran a child fucking campaign to compromise people with power and influence?
Damn.
What the fuck is going on here?
Oh my gosh. Holy
And
shit.
the reality,
we gotta think about that.
is, and I don't know, but
Okay. Now I thought this was pretty cool. Kawasaki has officially accelerated production timeline for its groundbreaking robot horse, now known as Corleo, originally envisioned as a project for the year 2050. The Japanese manufacturer has established a dedicated safe adventure team to bring this hydrogen-powered quadruped, is that how you say it, rupid? To markets decades ahead of schedule, with the commercial launch now targeted for 2035. You're gonna have a robotic horse in 2035. A robotic horse. Corleo is designed for high-performance off-road navigation, utilizing a 150cc hydrogen engine to generate electricity for its 4 independent limbs. Instead of traditional throttles and steering wheels, the vehicle uses advanced AI and weight shift technology. Riders control the machine by leaning their bodies, while the AI consistently monitors balanced terrain and ensures stability over rocks, mud, and steep inclines. The shift toward production marks a major leap from Kawasaki's previous Bex prototype, moving the technology. Is there any? I gotta see this. I mean, I gotta know. I wonder if we're able to pull something up. Like I wonder if we can pull something up showing. Let me see here. Bex Kawasaki. Prototype in action. I want to see if we got something for this. I want to see if we get it. Is there a video? Cornell. Okay, hold on. Oh shit, we got one on YouTube here. Video isn't available anymore. I got rid of it. Let me see here. Rideable Goat Robot. This is talked about in 2022. There's this other man. It's gone. Can't we see if there's any videos? It's a goat. This was back in 2022. No, we're not looking for that. Oh, here we go.
So, imagine a robot horse that you can actually ride. Yeah, that's a real thing now.
That's AI as fuck. I want to see this thing in action.
Now, here's the cool part. It runs on clean energy by a motorcycle company. Corleo's body is sleek and sharp, rubber hooves. About robotics lately, and Corleo feels like
not what I'm looking for. I'm not gonna believe this shit until I actually see a physical body. That this thing, somebody's riding this damn thing with a fucking cowboy hat. That's what I say. This is important to talk about. Luigi murder charges dismissed. Breaking, a judge dismisses murder weapon charges against alleged United Healthcare CEO killer. They can't say healthcare. United Healthcare. It's United Health CEO killer Mangione. Hell yeah. Wrong. He won't face the death penalty in federal. Clearly didn't read the article. For the state charges, Mangione faces 9 counts brought by New York state prosecutors, including 2nd-degree murder and various weapon charges. He pleaded not guilty. The state charges carry the possibility of life in prison. Let's see the next one. Representative Tom and Massey. Within hours of the Epstein file release, a super PAC funded by Israel's first billionaires, Miriam Adelson, Paul Singer, and John Paulson, who himself appears in Epstein's Black Book, bought another $800,000 of TV ads against me. I'll still win, but if I lose, it was worth it. Dude, Massey, man, Thomas Massey, fucking president. He's gonna be next president, and he'll probably be assassinated. To be honest with you, if he makes it to president, if he makes the presidency, they're not gonna allow that. Like, dude, imagine if you got to be president and you just got fucking like everybody get the fuck out of Congress. I don't know how you would do that, man. You'd have to do something like that. And speaking of traitors, look at this full leak TPUSA Zoom call showing Erica Kirk speaking with her staff just days after Charlie Kirk assassination, cheerfully discussing attendance, merchandise sales. I mean, these are the things you want to be focused on after your husband was just brutally assassinated. But yeah, let's listen to the video.
There you go. Oh, look at all the thumbs up. Look how cute that is. Sorry, this is a little bit more informal than probably Charlie would be reacting. How
She's got her rings. Why don't you grab some the fake tears? Go over your eye. Pat your eye. It's the left one. She likes to put the fake tears in the left one.
I just wanted to say first and foremost, my heart obviously is broken for you guys as much as it is for our family. You guys lost not only a boss, but someone that you looked up to, someone that you...
Yeah, and guess what? Now I'm the boss, bitches.
Believed in his mission, that you also, that you loved. You loved listening to his show. You loved hearing his wisdom on things. I'm sure some of you have also had very personal moments of where you sat down and...
I never will, and I promise you, I will make sure that I never allow a point to where you have to leave because we cannot financially afford you. I'm so proud of all of you for keeping this mission project you were working on.
Oh, did she pat the left eye?
He knows it.
I seen her with Kleenex. I don't want to listen to it, but I want to see if she pats the... Oh, it's the left eye. It's the fucking left eye. I told you. She patted that bitch. She's literally been trained for some reason to go after that left eye for some reason. You're not great. If you're crying, you're physically sad. You're like, waterworks would be coming out, not just fucking this. Like, if I might lost my significant other, would I be able to fucking just go, oh yeah, we're just gonna keep moving on? No, I'd be devastated. Holy shit, I don't even know how I'd survive. Let alone go on to fucking be the head of CEO of Turning Point USA. Oh, we're doing everything right. Let's talk about merchandise sales. She did her a little bit on the right. It's fake crying. That was a bunch of bullshit. I don't even want to listen to her. I just know it's like so much bullshit. Pure bullshit. If I lost my wife, I fucking would be devastated. I wouldn't know what to do. Alone be for TPUSA. What the fuck? Yeah, that's it. Like, that's what I said. But just no, I said pure, pure, just pure bullshit. If I lost my wife, I wouldn't know what to do. That's why you were gonna fucking look at your stuff. I wouldn't know what to do, let alone be in meetings for Turning Point USA a few days after. What the fuck? That's what I posted. That's what it is right there. Okay, what's this? Oh, it's fucking Lindsay, this piece of shit. This guy's a traitor as hell. Let's see here. Hey, Lindsay. Oh, God. Oh, God. Let's listen to this.
Hey, Lindsay, why don't you just admit that you're gay and then people won't blackmail you anymore? Hey, Lindsay, why don't you just admit that you're gay?
Oh, my God. I gotta share that.
Hey, and then people won't blackmail you anymore. Hey, Lindsay, why don't you just admit that you're gay and then people won't blackmail you anymore? Hey, Lindsay, why don't you just admit that you're gay?
Oh, my gosh. Remember, this one is a key thing for everybody. I always bring this up, man. I always bring this up for Bug's Life. You let one. This is this quote from the film, 1998 film A Bug's Life. You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1, and if they ever figure that out, there goes all the way of life, or goes our way of life. It's not about food; it's about keeping those ants in line. Yep, we're the fucking ants, and they've been keeping us in line. Oops, hold on. I'm gonna say ants. What you say, ants? Stand up. Oh, it's like this is Vegas was a cover up.
Now, why would you do all this stuff to kill 50 people on the ground? Because the 50 people on the ground were just a diversion. You know why? Because guess who was staying in the hotel at the same time?
MBS.
MBS was staying there. All right, staying upstairs. Now,
was it the same hotel?
Yeah. So check this out. This is the craziest part. So the three girls were what do you call it? Saudi? Is it GIS? The Intel, right? Honeypots,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Probably ex-honeypots. But anyway, they're checking in with him in the hotel, but nobody's talking about that, right? Then they got the 8 rounds of brass in the other room. The room he's dead in, there's no broken glass. The next day when they come back up to do the forensics, all of a sudden the glass is broken that he was laying in. Who broke the glass now? It wasn't broken in the morning because that night they actually have video of the room that he's supposedly in, and the glass is not broken.
Really?
Right? There's more. There's so much more to this whole thing. So here's the other thing. So MBS, his bodyguards are like, we got to roll, right? They roll out the back in the vehicle, and his vehicle shot up. And it's nowhere in the line of sight, line of fire of the helicopter. It's got another building between us. There was a firefight over on the airport, on the airfield, a small one. And they got infrared video, FLIR footage of 5 packs with weapons crossing the airfield. And they saw people get into a private jet and then take off. So none of this is in the news, by the way, right? Even the news, the cops said, yeah, there were no AK-47s. It was just AR-15 with a bump stock. And I'm looking at the video, go, well, that's an AK-47S with a collapsible stock laying right there, leaning up against that chair. How you come and tell me there's no AK? That's why I was on the show, because I pointed shit out like that. They said there's no AK-47. I said, there's one right there. Mm-hmm. Then they found an entire suitcase full of 30 and 40 round AK-47 magazines loaded in another room. What are those there for? And he gets.
Yeah, this guy seems like he's done some shit he probably doesn't want to talk about in his life.
It gets crazier because later on, they have cops on the backside of the hotel, about a block away. They see somebody coming down a zip line from the back of the hotel, from the hotel window down the back, coming down a zip line into the parking lot.
What?
Yeah, think about that. And the cops are going, well, wonder what that's all about. Wonder what they're doing. They didn't even.
What? Yeah, no wonder why they want TikTok gone. Fuck. No wonder why they want TikTok gone. Oh my gosh. I wonder why they want TikTok gone. Yeah, no wonder why. Let's see here. Here's Gaddafi, man. Let's listen to this guy.
Idea what this. Most people have no idea.
Oops, hold on a second.
Idea what this man was trying to do. Still to this day, over 15, almost 20 years later, it's not in people's consciousness. They are not aware of what happened in
Oh shit. Can't do that?
Libya with Muammar Gaddafi. If you were to read the headlines, he was an evil psychopath who was an absolute nut job. And he was very evil. He did such mean things to his citizens, apparently. And I'm not disputing that. Like, this isn't like denial of whatever they say happened there. Apparently there's some chemicals involved in citizens and demonstrators and whatever. But listen, what is known is that Gaddafi had free healthcare, free electricity, interest-free loans. Newlyweds received 50 grand to find a new home. Mothers received $5,000 on the birth of a child. Citizens received a percentage of all oil sales and petrol, and it was 14 cents per liter. Government paid 50.
Hold on. You're saying they got citizens receiving a percentage of all oil sales? What?
50% of the price of your car. Unemployed Libyans received the average salary for their profession in benefits. But that's not the craziest part. Because you can do all these things and still somehow be evil, I'm sure. But what's not mentioned is the Great Man-Made River Project. You would not believe what this guy did to Libya to try to make it totally self-reliant, grow all its own food, have all of its own energy from oil, and be not indebted or, reliant on other nations for its prosperity. They went along in the middle of the fricking desert with trucks and tractors and excavators, and they tapped into and drilled into a gigantic freshwater aquifer underneath the desert. They tapped into this aquifer and brought billions of gallons of fresh, clean, pure, non-fluoridated water to the surface to try to make Libya, which was a desert country, an agricultural powerhouse, growing dates and all kinds of crazy stuff in the middle of the desert because they had an unlimited, basically, supply of water from this aquifer. The crazy part is that when NATO went in there, some people think, this is disputed though, it's a contentious issue, that they deliberately destroyed Libya's water infrastructure. And the contentious issue is that there's allegations that they used depleted uranium weaponry during the 2011 airstrikes. And apparently the justification was that the trucks that were drilling the wells looked like missile launching trucks. So there's that. Now, was this man truly an evil guy who did a bunch of horrible things? I'm not saying he didn't do anything bad in his life. I'm not saying he was perfect. Or, though, was he a threat to the establishment because he wanted to trade oil and not use the petrodollar and make his own gold-backed currency? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Most people have no idea what this man was trying to do. Still to this day, over 15, almost 20 years later, NATO it's not in people's consciousness. They are not aware of what happened in Libya with Muammar Gaddafi. If you were to read the headlines.
What is wrong with these people, man? Let's see here. In a shocking moment, Trump appears to place limits on the Second Amendment. You can't have guns. You can't walk in with guns. What's going on here? Come on, what the heck? Why can't I hear this? What's going on? Make sure I can hear something.
Does that mean that Trump is...
Oh, great. No, my sound's going to be all messed up, huh? Is that what they're going to do to me? And try to mess with my sound? Huh? Second, hold on. Okay. You can't even hear any fucking thing. You can't hear anything out of that clip. I'm not fucking with this. So, an Italian artist just sold nothing. Literally, a Milanian auction recently made headlines as a visible sculpture titled "The Lo Sono" sold for about $18,300. There's no statue, no frame, no display case. The buyer received only a certificate of authenticity. What? With strict instructions to the exhibit the artwork in a completely empty 5 by 5 foot. Oh my gosh. Dumbass! What in the hell are you? You can't make this shit up, man. This has to be money laundering. I mean, it's only $18,000, though, but still, $18,000 is a lot for a fucking average person. Man exposes the only U.S. city erased from Google Maps and is ultra wealthy.
There's only one city in America that isn't on Google Maps Street View, North Oaks. It's the wealthiest city in Minnesota. So I tried to map it myself because technically anyone can upload 360 photosphere photos to Google Maps. But the second I got there, I realized why Google almost got sued by the town. Every entrance in the city is marked no trespassing, and there are cameras and license plate readers. That's because in North Oaks, your property line doesn't go to the end of the curb, it goes all the way into the center of the road, leaving behind no public roadways. But property lines stop at the ground. Airspace works differently. According to the FAA, the airspace above North Oaks is unrestricted. And to be clear, I didn't want to be sued myself, so I studied for a few hours and went to take the Part 107 drone pilot test. I passed. Turns out it's actually pretty easy to become a pilot. All right, here we go. Then I launched a drone from the public streets that border the city and took 360 photos from a camera dangling beneath the drone along every road to map the entire city from above. And now Google Maps in the United States is complete. Or Google Maps. Is it Google's map or Google?
What's that road right there?
Maps. I don't.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You can do that. I bet they're fucking pissed about that. I bet they're so pissed. We gotta do. You can. No. Yeah, repost that. Let's keep going here. Holy shit! This crazy. This is fucking absolutely insane. The hardest FMX trick ever done upside down. My God, dude, like, imagine that's gonna like, hit your back like holy shit.
Holy shit! That's it. Yes! Yes! That's it. Yes! Yes!
Dude, wow. That is insane. Remember they took what was it? It was Matt Hardy, right? Yeah. Committed suicide supposedly. I don't know. Let's look at this. Explain this one. If COVID shots are given away for free because they're life-saving, why aren't chemotherapy, insulin, and EpiPens?
They say curiosity killed the cat, but explain this one to me. If the COVID shots were given away for free because they're life-saving, then why aren't chemotherapy, insulin, and EpiPens? Just asking.
There you go, guys. Just asking. That's fucking true. I got this one. Cures are bad for business. Enough said. My trust in you, Big Pharma, is gone forever. I worked at Pfizer for 17 years. We didn't discover drugs. We discovered markets. If a drug cured asthma in 3 days, we'd kill it. Chronic disease is where the money is. Cures are bad for business. That's what I deal with this same shit. Absolutely terrifying. I'm one of 3 people that didn't take the vaccine at this hospital, and you wouldn't believe what I've seen. I don't even use the washrooms here. I go home.
Where should I start? Where do you want me to start? Right after the stabby jabbies started? That's when we started seeing heart issues, kidney issues. Not only that, but diabetes issues. Patients that didn't have diabetes went up 75% in 2022. People that had diabetes and got schmovid, their diabetes is no longer under control anymore. They're on 2 and 3 different medications. That's just the beginning. The heart issues are out of control. We put so many heart consults out.
Yeah, she had schmovid. They gotta say schmovid because on TikTok, if you say COVID, they'll fucking ban you. Even.
We're now putting community.
But now you can, if you say Epstein, you get banned.
That turns into the community because we don't have enough heart doctors to see them. The heart monitors that they're wearing, we don't even have enough of them. Let's see. Turbo cancers? Yeah, that too. Right after, along with the 2022 stuff, kidney issues were happening as well. Up the wazoo. Now, patients are having pneumonia recently in the last 4 months. I had a veteran today, 9 medications he's been on. Pneumonia's still there because they can't figure it out. You know how many he's had? And all the flu. They can't figure it out. The skin issues people are having.
Fucking Anthony Fauci needs to go to prison. Anthony Fauci should be dragged in, and anybody involved with him in this fucking COVID bullshit should go to fucking prison and rot Not one of those ones that Ghislaine Maxwell's in right now, but one of the ones where he's going to meet some inmates that he's not going to like.
Mind-blowing. Bleeding in the eye and on the back of the retina and the back of the eye, astonishing. Strokes, through the roof. They're having strokes in their eyes, in their brains, embolisms, pulmonary embolisms, you name it. You name it. I can tell you how much it has increased in just the hospital that I work at in the Portland metro area. Yeah. It's astonishing. And people wonder why I go home if I have to go to the bathroom. I'm not sitting on these toilets. I'm one of 3 people who didn't get it. Out of the whole.
Okay, we're gonna keep moving this on, but I'll repost that. Pyramids math is perfect. Okay, let's listen to this one.
Egyptology says that the Great Pyramid of Giza is a tomb built for Khufu, the 4th dynasty Egyptian pharaoh who ruled 4,500 years ago. But the Great Pyramid doesn't have any characteristics of other Egyptian tombs. The Great Pyramid contains no artifacts, no hieroglyphs.
The pyramid is a power structure, a power plant. That's exactly what it is.
And no elaborate wall art. It's been argued that the granite sarcophagus found in the king's chamber once contained Khufu's mummy. There's no evidence that a mummy was ever there. No mummy has ever been found in any pyramid, ever. Ancient Egyptians considered their pharaohs gods. The Great Pyramid is a strange structure for a god. Small chambers, narrow shafts, no markings at all. The way the pyramid was built and the materials used to build it suggest it had a different purpose. The sides of the pyramid are aligned with the compass with such accuracy that only modern engineering can match it. The Great Pyramid is a mountain.
There had to have been a great flood, right? And then this shit got just covered in the flood. It eroded for so long. Right? If there was a great flood, where did all the water go? That freeze?
Mountain made of 2.5 million blocks of stone weighing 6 million tons, piled 481 feet high. Its footprint is over 13 acres. To align this construction within 1/15th of a degree of true north is impossible precision. The base of the Great Pyramid is
Well, they looked at stars and stuff. They knew what they were doing.
Level to within 3/4 of an inch. The only way to do this with modern structures is to use lasers. Even though the sides of the pyramid are over 755 feet long, made of stone blocks weighing between 2 and 40 tons each side is within...
Those slaves got them up there. They got those blocks up there, man. They use mammoths and stuff. And
2 inches of any other. That's 99.98% accurate. Fun fact, the pyramid doesn't have 4 sides. It actually has 8. Each side is slightly concave that you can only really see from directly above.
It's like a star.
Or when the pyramid casts shadows during the equinoxes. And yes, those angles too are perfect. Whoever built the pyramids somehow knew the size of the Earth. If you take the height of the pyramid and multiply it by 43,200, you get 3,938.685 miles, which is within 11 miles of the polar radius of the planet. That's 99.7% accurate. If you take the perimeter of the base of the pyramid and multiply that by 43,200, you get 24,734.94 miles. That's the Earth's circumference at the equator within 99.3% accuracy. We know that the ancients were obsessed with equinoxes, when the day and the night are the same lengths. The length of the day and night on an equinox is 43,200 seconds. Now, skeptics will say this relationship between 43,200 and the size of the Earth is forced. They say, well, the planet is different sizes in different places, so this is just a coincidence.
No, is this one of those episodes where we make the skeptics look like idiots?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, good. I love those.
Don't gloat.
Own the skeptics!
Most of the Great Pyramid is constructed of nummulite limestone, the reddish-brown blocks that we see today. This rock is found close to the site and is abundant. But the builders of the pyramid also used unusual materials not found locally. The exterior of the pyramid was once covered in casing stones made of bright white limestone. They were polished smooth and fit together so tightly that no...
So, like water coming out or something? Or what? I mean, water coming in. Dude, I mean, this looks like this looks like something. This definitely looks like a power plant.
seams were visible. These casing stones were cut and shipped from a quarry in Tura, almost 500 miles away. That's like carrying thousands of 10-ton stone blocks the length of the entire state of Florida. They must have been special. Unlike the limestone cut locally,
Well, maybe when you don't have Facebook, you don't have TikTok, you don't have YouTube shorts, everybody can band together and move giant fucking stones. I don't know.
Tura limestone lacks magnesium. This makes it an excellent insulator. Limestone can carry an electrical current. Tura limestone can't. Interior chambers were built with a rare type of granite called rose granite, also brought from hundreds of miles away. This granite has a high concentration of silicon dioxide, also known as quartz. When quartz is compressed or even just moved, it creates a charge called piezoelectricity. One face of the quartz will have a positive charge, the other will have a negative charge. Connect the two faces together and you have an electrical circuit. Because of this property, quartz is used in all kinds of modern devices like watches, clocks, TVs, GPS units, and on and on. To charge a watch that uses quartz, all you have to do is shake it. And if you've ever used a barbecue lighter, the voltage is created by a quartz crystal. The king and queen's chambers were built with granite that is 85% quartz.
Electrified.
The tunnels and passageways are also lined with quartz-rich granite. If pressure was applied to all this granite, it would generate a tremendous amount of electricity, turning the pyramid into a giant power plant.
Yep, that's what it is, man. And I don't know. We still, it's a modern mystery, and we still don't know exactly. But I mean, maybe that's why we're all over the globe. They were power plants, right? But we just can't comprehend with our modern technology that we have nowadays to what those could possibly have been. Or what? Because what were you powering back then, right? I don't know. Oh. Scientists are investigating bizarre mushrooms that cause people to experience the same hallucination. Tiny elf-like humans marching beneath doors, crawling up walls, and clinging onto furniture, according to the BBC report. The server set a timer for 15 minutes and warned us, don't eat until the timer goes off or you might see little people. That's funny. Here we go. Wow, this is the first time ever we're going to have humans in low orbit. Even the dog figured it out. What the fuck? Oh no, like, oh my gosh. Dude, so it's been one fucking giant lie, man. Everything around us has been a lie. What the fuck? Rope? The fucking card drops. Oh my god, a fly on the Mars rover. That's a fucking fly for sure. Oh my gosh. What in the fuck, dude? And then, yeah, it was official NASA 1969 moon landing clip. But guess what? It's online now, so you can probably edit this shit out. This person asked Groke, how does a man who briefly appears in the clip manage to survive on the moon's surface 249,000 miles away? Let's see this. That kind of looks digital edited. That looks digitally edited. Yeah, it's the way he like turns away and like walks away, like yeah, that's not real. I can see that one's not real. That's got to be digital edited. Hold on, it says okay. The man isn't a real person walking from the moon without a suit. It's just a shadow or a blurry spot from old video camera. Okay, I mean, I guess that's a logical explanation. It looks fucking weird. Remember when they tried to make people believe this went to space?
Okay, now I want you to watch the hatch door open from the inside. The lady runs over there real quick, says, no, 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 shuts the door back, tries to stand in front of it.
Oh, the space is fake. Yeah, fucking Jeff Bezos did not open that door. Oh my gosh, that was fucking like... I'm fucking... This shit's depressing, bro. This shit is all depressing. Here also then actually not depressing. A Spanish scientist has cured pancreatic cancer in mice. The most deadly cancer out there. Oh, he's doing something right. Fuck, actually do... Hey, man, he doesn't work for Pfizer. I don't even know how you fucking say fight. Whatever. There we go. I don't really care. Here, let's look at this. Yeah, that was just like a great thing. I was like, I'll just skip past it. He'll be silenced anyways. What does it matter? Let's get into some more entertainment.
I did 6 months in jail for street racing after that movie because I had a little problem, man. Every time I pulled up to a light, cats would recognize me and they'd be like, let's race.
Wow. It's Hector.
I'd never turn it down because I just wouldn't turn it down, right? And one time we were racing and 3 bike cops came out of nowhere. And I didn't even think it was that serious at the time. So we got pulled over. I got a reckless driving ticket. They towed my car. I didn't get arrested that night. I thought, oh, okay, I'm just probably going to pay a fine and done, right? I never forget, dog. I went to court and they're like, you're going to do some time on this. I go, what do you mean I'm going to do some time on this? They're like, yeah, reckless driving is a very serious matter. Yeah. And I was on probation at the time for some stuff previous to that anyways. So it was a violation of my probation. I never forget, bro. They gave me a year in jail. I ended up doing 6 months out of a year.
And
I was in there for reckless driving.
I was being Hector. No, it was Hector.
And it was funny, dog. I'm locked up, and aren't you Hector from Fast and the Furious? And I'm locked up, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. They're like, what you in for? I'm like, yeah, you wouldn't even believe me if I told you.
Oh my god, ain't you an actor? Hell no, man. We're drag racing. That was that same clip. I got that one. We said that one already. Okay, wow. Out of the Shadows just hit 20 million views on X. Thank you, Elon Musk. This is a long movie, but it's a good movie. You should watch this. And this is going to explain everything. So I'm going to post a clip here in the chat. And we'll take a look. Just a little bit, it's way more when you include the heavy suppression on your film over the last 5-6 years. Yeah. The guy's talking about what the whole film industry and shit, crazy stuff they're doing, and it all ties together, I think, with your Epstein files. So, okay, let's look at the feed real quick, and we'll see if there's anything new here before we get out of here. Margie Taylor Greene details last conversation with Trump. Prioritize the men who abuse and rape young girls because those men are his friends. Oh, shit. Okay.
This conversation happened in September 2025 after I promised Jeffrey Epstein's victims that I would help identify their abusers. And everyone in my congressional office heard every word of it. The call came the day after I held a press conference promising to work with Epstein survivors to reveal the names of people responsible for sexual abuse against women and girls. I had just finished a closed-door House oversight hearing where I listened to these women tell their stories. They were trembling. Their bodies were shaking as they described being raped at 14 at 16 by rich and powerful men who thought they could buy silence along with everything else. I told those women I would help them get justice. I told them their stories mattered more than protecting powerful people who had escaped accountability for too long. I told them that transparency and truth were more important than political comfort and connected relationships. That press conference triggered the phone call that ended everything. I was in my office when my staff told me the president was on the line. I put the call on speakerphone as I usually did for official conversations.
This legit.
What happened next was loud enough that everyone in my suite of offices could hear Donald Trump screaming at me about the Epstein files. He was extremely angry that I had signed the discharge petition to force release of the government files connected to Jeffrey Epstein's sex trafficking case. He was furious that I had promised to help identify people who had abused these women. And when I tried to explain why transparency mattered, he said something that I will never forget. My friends will...
Is this legit? I don't know. This looks like a fucking AI video to me. The way she's like talking.
Hurt. That's what the President of the United States told me when I asked him to support victims of sexual trafficking, not this will compromise ongoing investigations, not...
I think this video's fucking fake. I think that video's fake. Oh, I like this guy too. Damn it. I like this guy. I'm just going to repost that, even though... Let's do it. Let's go. I was on the show, actually. I'm going to go try to play some high guard, I guess. We got some buddies that are doing it. Playing a little, probably 30, 45 minutes. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, it is what it is. You guys, our fucking elites are pedophiles, and there's only one way to get rid of them. You guys know what it is. And that's it, man. Stand up for your freedom. Stand up for your rights. Fuck taxes. And fuck Israel. Stream it. The juice is loose, bitch!